Today, everywhere you go, you hear the phrase Gen Z or Zoomers. You might know a Gen Z child, cousin, or nephew, or you might even be one yourself. But what age group is Gen Z exactly? What are the other four defined generations in the US? And what generation do you belong to? Since this classification is specific to the United States and tied to some cultural shifts and historical moments, it can be difficult for non-native speakers to understand it. That's why in this video, we will review all five generations defined in American pop culture and explore the shared experiences and cultural characteristics of each of them. Hey, if you learned something new today, at the end, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. So let's go. So generally speaking, there are five generations of America. There could be a few subcategories though, but let's start with the first one, the greatest generation. The greatest generation is called that because they are considered to have accomplished incredible achievements and tolerated immense hardship during their lives, particularly during World War II and the Great Depression of the 1930s. The greatest generation is known for their resilience, courage, and sacrifice and their contributions to American society, including the invention of many modern technologies and their innovations. People who were born between 1928 and 1945 are sometimes called the silent generation. They famously got their name for being so conformist that they were silent through the McCarthy era when the fear of communism swept the country. Next generation is called baby boomers. Baby boomers are called this because they were born during a period of increased birth rates, which is known as the baby boom. This boom in births occurred in the United States and other Western countries in the years following the World War II, between approximately 1946 and 1964. The boom was due in part to the returning soldiers from World War II who were settling down and starting families. Boomers are famous for their hippie movement, their love for classic rock music, and their fondness for tie-dye. They also invented things like personal computer and the internet. The third American generation is Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. They are famous for their love for MTV and their obsession with Rubik's Cube. They also invented things like the cell phone and MP3 player. The term Generation X was first popularized by a 1991 novel by Douglas Copeland titled Generation X: Tales for an Accelerated Culture, in which he explored the experiences of young adults coming of age in the 1980s and the 1990s. The term Generation X meant to reflect a sense of disconnect from mainstream culture and institutions. The Generation X is known for their skepticism, their independent thinking, and their willingness to question authority and tradition. Millennials, born between 1981 and 1996. They are famous for their love for social media, their obsession with avocado toast, and their love for Harry Potter. They also invented things like the selfie stick and Uber. But joking aside, they are known for their unique characteristics and experiences, such as their use of technology and social media, their preference for a flexible work-life balance, and their diverse and inclusive attitude towards social issues. Millennials are also commonly referred as Gen Y, which is a term that was used before the term millennial became widely adopted. The use of the term Gen Y reflects the fact that this generation came after Gen X. And finally, Generation Z, born between 1997 and 2012. They are famous for their love for memes, their obsession with TikTok, and their activism. They also invented things like the AirPods and the electric scooter. Although millennials and Gen Zs are still considered all young or very young and modern, there are some key differences between the two generations. While both generations grew up with technology, Gen Z is the first generation to have grown up completely immersed in a world of smartphones, social media, and instant gratification. They are true digital natives who have never known a world without the internet. Gen Z is known for its diverse and inclusive attitude toward race, gender, and sexual orientation. They are more likely to embrace and celebrate differences and to advocate for social justice and equality. So, comment and tell me, to what generation do you belong, age-wise or based on your lifestyle and worldview? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about American pop culture with us. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fun and informative videos. We'll see you in our next video. Meanwhile, to test whether you have got the meaning right or not, comment with an example using the phrase you just learned. Also, if you think this phrase have a different meaning, please share it with us and your community in the comment box.